Hey guys, I'm recording this way today because of two reasons. Number one, every single time I record on my phone regularly, it doesn't work. It's like it doesn't work when I am trying to record that way, and then it will work if I try to. It just is confusing. I don't know why. I think maybe my inside of my phone may be dirty. Who knows? But when I'm recording other ways, it does work. So this one works. What I'm happy about. The reason why you guys are seeing these Ben 10 aliens, specifically Ben 10 aliens that were supposed to be like aliens that were never shown, because, well, I was supposed to make this video. So, basically, I've been doing Ben 10 aliens. Using Ben 10 alien powers and using them to make using them and adding something to them to make heroes in my universe, because let's see, I think I think it was like, what, 3 or 4 years ago, I finished all the heroes I made when I was a kid, including some heroes that I made just from the thought of them. That happens very rarely, so that's something it's not something that happens every single day. And I still like to use powers, so I was like, hey, this is pretty interesting, so let's do this. So, using these power systems were pretty fun. I didn't want to stop. So what I did do is that what I did do was, well, not technically. What I did was I used them, and so to continue them, I was going through the Ben 10 aliens that were made but never shown. And that was a lot, because I still have pictures. Those will be like one-off videos when it happens. We still gotta get through a lot of the other Ben 10 series before we get to this. But yeah, basically this is all about Ben 10 aliens. Actually, I can get up. And also, I like to mention this. Yes, I know you guys can hear the fan in the background. I know I hear it in my videos when I'm editing. Sometimes I don't want to get out of the bed. Also, my mom got me a heated blanket, so kind of want to stay in the blanket for a little bit longer. Here, a lot more better. So, overall, it has been pretty fun, and so that's the reason why I'm continuing off with this. So I had like 3 pictures I was using, and there was like other Ben 10 aliens for me to use that had abilities that were never shown in the show, that are not even in this picture. I did delete them because I finished them already. So yeah, also just to say, yeah, I still do artwork for my YouTube channel. Artwork for videos that you guys will not see for years to come. I still do it. Okay. So, and because I've done all of these aliens, and especially some of them will be showing up since they did use these for other series, I was planning to not do most of them. I am still not doing most of them. The ones I will not be doing is, 1, the Viridal DNA. Why? I don't see the Viridals as something of a power system I could use. More because they don't have a power system. They don't have any abilities whatsoever, unless you want to count being stupid as one of them. Okay. I want to say this. I will not tell you guys what I'm going to use it for, but I will say this. I was planning to not use the Transformer one just because it literally is just a Transformer, but whatever. But and now it's me just using all the aliens, because now it's like, after doing the last 2 pictures, I basically defeated and did like a whole bunch of chunks. So now it's like, why not just do all of them? Why not? It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fair. It makes sense. So, whatever. But then I also had to do a deep Google search to find the aliens that Ben is forbidden to transform into, the forbidden aliens. And so that's another reason why I wanted to make this video. Because I will be using a few of them, but there's a reason why. These are the forbidden Ben 10 aliens. The Ben 10 aliens that cannot be seen or not be shown at all. And there is a reason why that is. Well, but there's a reason why, because apparently they're overpowered, they're broken, and all that stuff, right? Now, I can only find YouTube videos of these, and they're not on the Ben 10 wiki. So that means that for everyone who thinks these are actually official Ben 10 aliens, because YouTubers keep on saying this on a YouTube show, being like, official Ben 10 aliens that Ben cannot transform into because they're too broken, so he's forbidden to transform into them. It doesn't stop him from using Alien X, though, when it makes no fucking sense. They're not technically real. They're not... okay. Another problem with this, using this recording system, is the fact that the timer for this is like... basically, the thing I'm using to let me record is also the same thing that also is going to keep on trying to put my phone to sleep, because it's also acting like it's not doing something right now. What's stupid. Either way, what I was saying is that, yeah, these are fake. These are fan-made artwork, fan-made Ben 10 aliens that for some reason a bunch of people have found a way to make it universally to make people think that this is actual powerful. I'm actually starting to get a little pissed now. Either way, like I was saying, the Ben 10 alien for this is actually, these are all fake, and so that's the reason why I'm only using a few of them. I will not be saying which ones I'll be using, but I will say this. 2 of them I'm fusing together when it comes to powers, because yes, and 2 or 3 of them, I will be using as actual abilities. And these will be villains, like full-on super villains that I will be making. So, in other words, because I'm using these as full-on super villains, and only because these things are really broken and they're really powerful. Again, these are all fan-made stuff. These are fan-made, and the only reason why I know this is because they're not in the Ben 10 wiki. Ben 10 wiki has literally every single Ben 10 alien, that's including the Ben 10 aliens that were never seen for the show, but still they made. So, with that being said, because you can't find these on the Ben 10 wiki and only on YouTube videos, they're fake. So that means I can choose which ones I want to do and which ones I don't want to do. So I will be using at least 2 of them to fuse together because I think it'll be really cool. And I'll be using 3 of them as original artworks for, well, not original artworks-ish, but using them for their stuff. So, that being said, yeah, it is stupid. And honestly, a lot of YouTube videos who keep on saying, these are canon, these are actually real. They're not real, and they don't say these are fan arts of people who have made them, and these are, but they're fake. I'm telling you guys right now, it's fake. And I'm sorry if that breaks your little heart. It breaks your heart. I'm sorry. I know, it hurts. But they're not. Okay. I'll let you guys try to guess in the comments section which aliens I do plan to use, which ones I don't. But I will tell you this. I just refuse to entertain the idea of me saying, or for people saying that these are real aliens. These are aliens that really do exist. These are aliens that are they exist. They're real. They're in the Ben 10 people. They made it. No, it's fake. And it irritates me that people keep on saying this, because I found when I was watching Pokemon videos and stuff, not Pokemon, Ben 10 videos, I was recommended a lot of YouTube shorts about this stuff, and there was several different YouTube videos talking about these aliens that makes it sound like it's real. Even I thought these were actually like forbidden aliens that he couldn't use. But then when I did some research for the power system, that's when I found out that they're fake, because they're not part of the Ben 10 wiki. And if they're not in the Ben 10 wiki, that means that technically they're not real actual characters, that the people who make Ben 10 did it. This is just a group of people who had fan art of their own aliens, and they did this artwork. So, yeah. Except for that one alien on the top right over here. That's obviously, like, that one alien. I forget his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Except for him. He's the only one that's not technically a part of it. And so, but he is, I guess he's supposed to be kind of broken, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, basically all of these. And honestly, I think these artworks are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, these artworks are really cool, and I do like their designs. I do like everything that they have. But again, I'm not going to be using a giant chunk of them because I don't want to. Some of them I just don't like. Some of them I just don't want to do because of my own personal reasons. And also, just like it is just some of them, but also two of them I think would be great as a fusion for a superpower ability. And also, some of them are just overpowered. So, yeah. With that being said, see you guys later. Crimson Thunder out.